Thousands of LA families hit hard by the pandemic hope to get financial aid soon. Well, that hope is called the Big Leap program. The pilot basic income initiative is funded with city dollars. Under LA's Big Leap, 3,200 LA households will get monthly cash payments of $1,000 for 12 months, with no restrictions on how that money is used. The selected recipients will be notified in January. To apply, they must live in LA, have an income at or below the federal poverty level, with at least one dependent child. Also, they have had to dealt with financial or medical problems related to COVID-19, and it was inspired by a similar Stockton program credited with raising full-time employment. I spoke with former Stockton Mayor Michael Tubbs, who helped create the program.
And what we saw was that all the myths that people have about how people spend money just aren't true. We saw that the vast majority of the money was spent on necessities, and less than 1% was spent on drugs and alcohol. We saw that people didn't use the money to stop working, but instead people used the money to work more, and that people were able to transition from part-time to full-time work, or to work because they have money to pay for childcare, to pay for transportation, to pay for necessities. And we also saw that those who received the guaranteed income were healthier. They were less stressed, less anxious, and more able to show up as parents, and as partners, and as neighbors. So I'm excited that LA and dozens of cities across this country are taking this huge step forward and doing something that's necessary.
Yeah, and a lot of families have been hit hard by this pandemic, whether they've lost their job or whether it comes to, taking care of their children, getting care for their children. Why is it so important that these families get the help that they need? Because as you were talking about, these bare necessities, they add up.
Well, we know that even before COVID-19, the economy was not working for working people. We've also seen that during COVID-19, billionaires have become centibillionaires, having $100+ billion while folks are struggling to pay for childcare, struggling to take time off work to go get vaccinated, etc. And we know that for our country to be strong, for our communities to be strong, our people have to be strong, and they need an economic floor. And that's what the guaranteed income is about. It's not about giving people anything. It's about providing a floor, an opportunity for people can flourish, because I truly believe, and COVID-19 illustrated this, that poverty, economic insecurity are the biggest risks to public health, are the biggest risks to disaster preparedness. And in a civil society, there's no excuse when, again, people are paying to take themselves into space for folks to not be able to pay for childcare or diapers or food. It's completely unacceptable.
Yeah, and you grew up in poverty yourself. Now you're a successful politician. You also have a memoir that'll be coming out. What advice do you have for families watching this who may be in that poverty line, and they aspire to be someone like you, to get out of that poverty line and have a healthy, meaningful life?
Yeah, I think twofold. So the memoir you mentioned, The Deeper the Roots, is out November 16th. And when I actually answer that question in the book, and I answer in a way that people may not expect. But poverty is about system failures, not individual failures. So for folks living in poverty who are already working hard, I say continue to work hard, continue to assert agency, because poverty is not destiny. But let's be very clear, poverty is a result of policy failures. It's a result of economy that gives to the top and takes from the bottom. It's the result of institutional racism and sexism, and we all have to do our part to fix it. So I would say to those in poverty, look at the system, look at politics, look at policy as a way to make your voice heard. So there's policies that help all of us, like the child tax credit, like paid family leave, like housing that people can afford, like tax cuts for the poor, not for the rich, etc. And that we need to just all work together to just end poverty so that everyone has the opportunity to achieve their dreams, to be the American dream, and to contribute.
Where do we go from here, from your point of view?
Yeah, so since Stockton, we have over 60 mayors who have signed up to be part of a group I started called Mayors for Guaranteed Income. Los Angeles has the biggest pilot as a city. LA County is also doing a pilot that they're going to announce. Mayors like Garcetti, council member like Curran Price, supervisors like Holly Mitchell are really leading the way and making the case for why this should be a federal policy.